Hey everyone, it's Presley at ActOutGames.com here, and today's the 11th day of Bookmas. Cooper, would you like to get started?
Okay. Look at that. Okay, so break the back. Wait. Oh. It's upside down. Upside down. Oh. It's backwards. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's the Christmas Eve book of Jack and Annie Treehouse. Oh, and we never read this book.
Christmas in Camelot. So, yeah, it's another Magic and Tree House, the 29th Magic Tree House. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do mine.
And the Christmas one.
Yep, it's Christmas one. Running out of time. This is another book that I've heard, don't remember where, but I know that I've heard good things about it.
Subscriber recommendation.
So this is a subscriber recommendation, and I'm really glad that you guys have been recommending things, and I'm really excited to start reading the books that you guys have recommended. Cooper, do you want to go read a chapter of your book? All right. Once upon a time, in Fog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. A boy named Jack and his sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. They found that it was filled with books. Jack and Annie soon discovered that the treehouse was magic. It could take them to the places they read about in the books. All they had to do was point to a picture and wish to go there. They discovered that during their adventures, no time at all passed in Frog Creek. Jack and Annie eventually learned that the treehouse belonged to Morgan Le Fay, an enchantress from Camelot, the long-ago kingdom of King Arthur. On one of their journeys, Jack and Annie visited Morgan's library in Camelot and brought hope and courage to King Arthur. Now it is winter. Jack and Annie's have not seen Morgan or the magic treehouse for many months. Sunlight had faded from the late afternoon sky. Puffy snow clouds were moving in. "Let's hurry. I'm cold," said Jack. He and Annie were walking home from school. Their Christmas vacation was just beginning. "Coo, coo." "Wait," said Annie. "Look." She pointed to a white bird sitting on a bare tree branch at the edge of the woods. The bird was staring straight at them. "It's a dove," said Jack. "It's a messenger," said Annie. "From Morgan." "No," said Jack, afraid to get his hopes up. They hadn't seen Morgan Le Fay in a long time. He really missed her. "Yes," said Annie. "She has a mission for us. I can feel it." In the hush of a cold twilight, the dove spread its wings and flew into the Fog Creek woods. "Come on," said Annie. "The treehouse is back." "You're just hoping," said Jack. "I'm knowing," said Annie. She ran off into the woods, following the white dove. "Oh, brother," said Jack, but he took off after Annie. Even in the growing darkness, they easily found their way. They zigzagged between the bare trees and ran over the frozen ground until they came to the tallest oak in the woods. "See?" said Annie, pointing to the top of the tree. "Yeah," whispered Jack. There it was, the magic treehouse. "Morgan!" shouted Annie. Jack held his breath, waiting to see the enchantress at the treehouse window, but Morgan did not appear. Annie grabbed the rope ladder and started up. Jack followed. When they climbed inside the treehouse, Jack saw something lying on the floor. It was a scroll, rolled up and tied with a red velvet ribbon. Jack picked up the scroll and unrolled it. The thick, yellowed paper shimmered with large gold writing. "Wow, Morgan sent us a really fancy note," said Annie. "It's an invitation," said Jack. "Listen. Dear Jack and Annie, please accept this royal invitation to spend a special Christmas in the kingdom of Camelot." "Christmas in Camelot!" said Annie. Title drop. I don't believe it." "Cool," whispered Jack. He pictured a beautiful glowing castle lit with candles and filled with knights and ladies with feasting and singing. "We're going to celebrate Christmas with Morgan and King Arthur," said Annie, "and Queen Guinevere." "Yeah," said Jack, "and the Knights of the Round Table, like Sir Lancelot." "Let's go," said Annie. "Where's the book?" She and Jack looked around the treehouse for a book about Camelot. The only book they saw was the Pennsylvania book that always brought them home. "That's strange," said Jack. "Morgan didn't send a book with Camelot with the royal invitation. How does she expect us to get there? I don't know, said Annie. Maybe she forgot. Jack picked up the invitation. He read it again. He turned it over, hoping to find more information. The back of the scroll was blank. He handed the invitation to Annie. She must have forgotten, he said. Darn, said Annie, staring at the gold writing. I really wish we could go to Camelot. The tree branches rustled. The wind began to blow. What's happening? Said Jack. I don't know, said Annie. Wait a minute, said Jack. You were holding the invitation, and you made a wish. The wind blew harder. That must have made the magic work, cried Annie. Jack felt a surge of joy. We're going to Camelot, he said. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster, then everything was still. Absolutely still. The end. That's not the end of the book. There's more in the book. But we can read the rest later. Come on, let's say bye. And don't show the camera your belly. Goodbye. So if you like what we're doing and want to keep up with Bookmas, then please subscribe. It really helps us out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Bye.
Bye, says Cooper's tummy.
Time to press subscribe button. Subscribe button. Subscribe button. Subscribe. Bye. 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 Bye.